We're the Smashnut family, and this is our Stollery story. Arabella is a force of nature. If she decides she's going to do something, she's going to do it. She's got more perseverance than any adult I've ever come across. Arabella was born 7 weeks early as a twin, but when they were born, we were rushed to the Royal Alex for my own heart problems. So I went into heart failure and they needed to be delivered right away. They had to do an emergency C-section because they were both sitting in frank breech positions, but she had her umbilical cord wrapped around her neck. We were all separated right after birth. They went into their own separate NICUs, one at the Royal Alex in Edmonton, and Arabella got sent to the Stollery NICU right away. At 36 hours old, she went down and got her G-tube surgery done, and we were really hopeful that that would not only decrease the air that was in her stomach, but also give us an opportunity to feed, knowing that her lip and her palate were very cleft and that oral feeding wasn't going to be something she'd be able to do right away. So after months of us trying to put all these different feeding tube combinations to get her to feed past the blockage, she just wouldn't let us through. So they put her back into surgery for the J-tube, which feeds directly into the jejunum portion of her intestines. And over a series of 4 or 5 more months, we got her off of the IV feeds and onto real milk feeds like every other kid, just through a tube, of course. For the first stage, she was there for 7 months. In September, when we brought her home for the first time to Grand Prairie, she was there for 5 weeks and she got very, very ill. Within a matter of hours, went from being a healthy, happy little kid to being septic and lethargic. We took her into the emergency room in Grand Prairie and she was immediately deemed necessary to fly back to the Stollery. They admitted her with the highest case of sepsis in 2019 and saved her little life just in the nick of time. Being admitted into the Stollery is both fear and relief, but you know that you're at the Stollery and you can walk through those halls like you're in your own home, and the people walking through them with you are there with you. And that feeling takes so much of the fear away.